Hello everyone and welcome back as we are just about set to start the second half of our doubleheader this afternoon in Galloway, New Jersey, as we see NJCU take on Stockton University. We saw the NJCU women beat the Stockton women just moments ago, and we got the men's coming up. Stockton men come in with a 20-3 record. They're 14-2 in the conference, putting them at number 2, just below Rowan. They are 9-1 at home, an outstanding home record, and there are only 3 losses coming to Rowan twice and number 3 Randolph-Macon over December. They beat the number 5 team in the NJAC, that's TCNJ, 78-61 on Wednesday, extending their winning streak to 6. There's DJ Campbell with a double-double with 20 points and 12 rebounds, putting him back on track. There's also Martin Angelov with 21 points and 2 rebounds. As for NJCU, they come in with 11-12 record. They are 6-10 in the conference, putting them at number 6, and they're 3-7 on the road, trying to hold on to a 2-game win streak here in Galloway, New Jersey. They did knock off the number 1 team in the NJAC. That's Rowan, ranked number 23 in the nation on Wednesday. It was a 73-71 buzzer-beating win from half court by Jason Battle. It was featured on SportsCenter Top 10, and it was also Ryan Savoy with 15 points and 6 rebounds, who had the 3-pointer made just before the Battle half-court heave. And we do have Senior Day here today at Jerry Matthews Court for the Stockton seniors. And with more on that, I'll send it over to my partner, John Leon.
You know, 5 seniors who've really made a big difference in Stockton's basketball program history, winning the NJAC last year and getting into the Sweet 16. And, you know, you can't say enough about these 5 guys. You know, Cadian Dawkins, Jonathan Azoro, Kion Flanders, Milo De Los Santos, who usually comes off the bench, and Nick Dunzak off the bench. And he's on the injured list right now, and he'll be in street clothes today, so we won't see him play. But Cadian Dawkins, you know, 108 games. You know, he started 80 of them. You know, just does everything for the team. 871 points, 363 assists, and we're going to make a big deal of the assist. He's 5 assists away from breaking the all-time school record for a career in assists. 200 rebounds, 94 steals, 22 NJAC honorable mention selection, and 2-time NJAC all-academic mention, honorable mention qualifier. And then you got Jonathan Azoro, who's done just yeoman's work this year underneath. 6'5", senior out of Ewing, 293 rebounds, 45 blocks, 40 steals. He's got a career 55% shooting percentage. You know, he played 2 games at Ramapo as a freshman in 2018, and then he transferred to Stockton. And Kion Flanders, you can't say enough about him. 108 games, started 86, over 1,100 points, 400 rebounds, 233 assists, 193 steals, 173 three-pointers, and usually guards the opponent's toughest guard. You know, he's 4th in Stockton history in steals, 6th in three-pointers, 10th in assists, 13th in scoring. He was the NJAC Defensive Player of the Year last year, 2-time NJAC first team, 22 NABC District 4 second team, 2021 second team, NJAC second team. And then you have the 3-point shooter, Milo De Los Santos, who comes off the bench and just lights it up when he gets hot. Nobody hits him better than Milo does. 83 three-pointers, currently 8th in the NJAC in three-pointers. He scored a career-high 23 points against Ramapo just about 2-3 weeks ago. I think we called that one here, when he was going out of his mind in the second half in threes.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
And then Nick Dunzak, who's played 58 games for Stockton. You know, he scored a career-high 15 against Rowan, December 21. 2-time academic honorable mention for the NJAC and NABC honors court qualifier for Nick Dunzak, the 6'7" senior, who, as we mentioned, is on the injured list and will not be playing today. These 5 guys have had a big hand.
Yeah, they obviously all had a huge impact on this program.
Oh my God, yes.
And obviously a huge impact on their Sweet 16 run just a year ago.
Yep.
Which they'll be trying to emulate this year, obviously try to get a little further. NJCU, though, coming off a real big win against Rowan. And you got to wonder what those emotions are as they take on the number 2 team now in the NJAC.
Well, you hope that they got it all out of their system on Wednesday night against Rowan. And Stockton come in and really lock up that number 2 seed. before playing against Kane on Wednesday night and finishing up the regular season.
And in this all-time series between NJCU and Stockton, NJCU leads the all-time series 17-15. It's been a back-and-forth series. Neither team has won more than 5 games in a row. Their last matchup was earlier this year, January 14th. Stockton won 79-74. Stockton led 34-26 at half. And it was DJ Campbell with 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, while adding in a block and a steal and shooting 5 of 15 from the field and 10 of 12 from the free throw line. And it was Caden Darley with 20 points for NJCU, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a block and 2 assists, or a block and 2 steals, I should say, while shooting 7 of 13 from the field and 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. We'll see both of those, both DJ Campbell and Caden Darley, on display here today as we got the starting lineups going right now.
Yeah, New Jersey City, Keyshawn Smith, Jason Battle, the 5'7" senior, and Kion Flanders will be guarding him. We mentioned guards the toughest guard on the opposition's team. Avante Gilbert, Evans Monfleury, and Caden Darley and DJ Campbell, as New Jersey City starts 4 seniors and a junior. So this is going to be a veteran matchup today between Stockton and New Jersey City.
Yep.
Cadian Dawkins, Jonathan Zorro, Kion Flanders, DJ Campbell, and Milo De Los Santos gets to start in place of Rhinell Lawrence today. But if Milo gets off to a big start, Rhinell may not see much time in the first half.
No.
You'll see Martin Angelov off the bench. You'll see Jamar Johnson, Tavon Gaither, Rhinell Lawrence instead coming off the bench, and maybe see Charles Sapp as things get tough.
Yeah. And you mentioned Martin Angelov. He had a big game, as I mentioned, in their last game against TCNJ. 21 points, and we know he's like a switch. You just turn it on, and he's able to fire up his squad and obviously lead them to victory. Yep. Him and DJ Campbell, of course.
And Stockton really has been getting a good balance of scoring. Just, I think, 5 of the last 6 games, they've had 3 to 5 people in double figures at one point during the games. You know, last game, Milo De Los Santos got off in the first half. Angelov was just consistent. Second half, it was all Angelov. And then between 21 points from Angelov and 20 from Campbell, Stockton really had some nice balance. Kion Flanders had 16, Dawkins had 12. I mean, you just can't guard 4 guys at once if they're scoring like that.
Yeah, 4 Ospreys averaging double-digit points per game.
Yeah, something we haven't seen at Stockton in a long time.
Yeah, it's Cadian Dawkins, Kion Flanders, DJ Campbell, and Martin Angelov, not in any particular order there. But yeah, those are the 4 for the Ospreys that are averaging double digits, and that could come up big here today. We're about to see the tip-off between Jonathan Nazoro for Stockton and Avante Gilbert, as Gilbert wins that one to his squad. And NJCU coming down with a quick 3 off the mark, but Montfleury with the rebound and an inadvertent, seemed to be inadvertent horn.
They've got a connection issue with the horn.
Quick pull from Caden Darley, though. Number 23, first on the team in points per game at 10.1. See, that's the difference between NJCU and Stockton. Stockton's 4th leading scorer is Angelov at 10 points flat per game. NJCU's leading scorer, 10.1. You're going to see how the scoring goes today from either side.
Yeah, this is unusual for New Jersey City. They usually have having some clock issues.
Yeah,
it looks like a connection issue. Trying to get that straightened out. Give us a little more time to talk about this, but it's very unusual when you see 2 teams start 4 seniors and a junior, each team.
Yeah. And
New Jersey City and Stockton have just battled for the last few years. Mark Brown's an excellent coach in the NJAC. You know, really gets his guys to play. You know, falling a little down times this year, 6-10 in the NJAC, but make no mistake about it, this will be a battle.
Yeah.
No pun intended with Jason Battle on the floor.
We're still looking at it, and they're gonna, I guess we'll.
Hopefully we got it right.
So we got 16 seconds on the shot clock, 19:43 on the game clock.
2 20-minute halves.
Yeah.
Unlike the women, 4 10-minute quarters.
And here we go.
Hopefully got that straightened out. We can get some basketball here.
Yep. Darley gets it inside. Jumper does not go for Gilbert. It's rebounded by De Los Santos, and now here come the Ospreys first on offense for them. They're working it around. Here's Campbell. Dawkins now only 5 assists away from the school record.
There's one of them.
There's one of them right there as Kion Flanders gets his first three-pointer to go. Ospreys up 3-0 quick. Kion Flanders, 2.3 three-pointers made a game. That's 6th in the NJAC.
And Kion, very well-rounded player. Obviously, as we mentioned, the NJAC Defensive Player of the Year from last year.
Yep.
His battle with De Los Santos on him.
Gilbert driving in, trying to get it to Montfleury, but it's poked away. Here's Kion Flanders coming the other way. Hard drive down the lane, trying to get it to Azoro. It's taken away. Now here's Battle.
Nice pass. Oh, couldn't handle it.
Just behind Gilbert a little bit. Ospreys coming the other way. They're running the floor nicely early. We know the Ospreys love running that floor. Montfleury with the rebound.
Yeah, if Stockton can get out to a big lead early,
Yeah.
that makes it tough on New Jersey City.
Caton Darley pull up from the free throw line. Won't go. Montfleury with the rebound. Darley slowed things up with 15 on the shot clock.
Jason Battle and Kion Flanders, they'll be facing each other all day.
Here's the battle right here. Jason Battle against Flanders. He'll pull up from the baseline. That won't go. Rebound goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to the Ospreys after it was Montfleury and Azoro battling for it.
Yeah, Stockton's got to get on the boards early. Looks like all I see is green jerseys.
Now, here comes Cadian Dawkins. Celebrating his senior day today, along with 4 other Ospreys, 3 that are on the floor. De Los Santos, Azoro, and Flanders. And Dunzak, who's hurt on the bench. Now here's Campbell. Finds De Los Santos for 3. That's good.
There we go. There's the spot-up shooter.
And a quick timeout from NJCU as they want to get their defensive assignments checked.
Oh, absolutely. Mark Brown's already talking about you got to guard Milo De Los Santos. You just can't let him spot up.
Definitely not, definitely not the way you want it to start if you're NJCU. 2 3-pointers from Stockton puts them in a 6-0 hole. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stick here. And a quick one from NJCU.
You know, I mentioned something about Cadian Dawkins. He's 4 assists away from the all-time record. You think about the guards that Stockton's had in their history. The Lancioni brothers, Jermaine Clay, Kevin Johnson. I mean, Stockton's had some really good point guards. I mean, quality point guards that could do just about everything. And to see Cadian Dawkins pull up and possibly get this record is nothing short, I wouldn't say amazing, but just speaks to the consistency of his play.
Very special player. There's Gilbert. Gets it inside to Montfleury. Strong take against Campbell. Gets that one to go.
And DJ had his hand on the ball, and Montfleury just went up and got it.
Here's Dawkins. Battle defending him. Ospreys moving it around nicely. Azoro trying to get inside, and they'll call a reach in.
Yeah, that'll be a hand check.
It's going to go against Montfleury. So he wins Montfleury, gets his first foul. And it'll be DJ Campbell to inbound. 17:07 to go in the first half. Stockton up 6-2 on 2 3-pointers made, one from Flanders and one from De Los Santos.
That's a walk. Yeah, he shuffled him.
And De Los Santos gets the walk called against him there, going back to NJCU as they are going to try to get something going here. They're 1 for 5 to start off the game.
Stockton a little full court pressure. They're known for every now and then. Gothic Knights break that pretty easily. That's a walk.
Yeah, I'm not sure Gilbert knew what to do with himself. Too much open floor.
He was trying to. He was ready for a jump shot, and then saw the open spot, open space, and decided to drive and move the feet before he put the ball on the ground.
So it's going back to Stockton. Here's DJ Campbell. Caton Darley defending Dawkins. Keyshawn Smith defending DJ Campbell right now. De Los Santos pump fakes the 3, now trying to drive in. Finds Campbell. He'll pump fake, drive in, take a long jumper. That one off the mark. And it's going the other way. They're going to get Azoro with a foul. It looked like a clean box out. Especially on a guy like Montfleury. He's a big boy. You got to, I don't know. It might have been a little soft for in-conference play.
Yeah, they're a little closer than we are making that call. So
yeah. Either way, it's going back to NJCU. Here's Smith driving in on De Los Santos. Out to battle. Now Darley with it. We'll get the pick from Montfleury. Hesitation, drives it in the lane and gets that 2 to go. And Darley on the board with his first 2. Long 3 from Flanders.
In rhythm, too.
Yeah. And I think they'll say Azoro stepped out.
He had a piece of it.
Coming in, checking in now for the Ospreys is Rhino Lawrence, number 23. He will take out, it's either Azoro or De Los.
It's De Los Santos.
Okay, because they were both walking to the bench. I wasn't too sure. So this is the usual starting 5 you see the Ospreys run, with Rhino Lawrence coming in. Obviously the senior day activities is why De Los Santos was starting, but again, he got him made 3. He's not too big of a drop-off.
Not really. Lawrence gives him that little edge, though,
Yeah.
offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he's got a little more length to him. Caden Darley, nice play off the glass there.
Got into the body of DJ Campbell. Nice little soft jumper.
Now here's Flanders. Gets up to Campbell.
6-6, 15-20 left.
It's been a low-scoring affair in almost the first 5 minutes of play, but very competitive, as you might imagine.
Dawkins had the mismatch on Battle.
Yeah, that was
Backed him in.
Ooh.
Oop, hello. Pay attention over there.
Montfleury goes into the first row. Luckily, everybody's all right. It's going to stay here with Stockton as we'll get another NJCU substitute as Darley will take a seat. It'll be Ryan Savoy, the junior forward out of Lakewood, New Jersey, checking in.
7 on the shot clock, so Stockton's got to get this going quickly.
Savoy 4th on the team in points per game.
Not sure.
That's a tip right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the kind of pass that Scott Bittner wanted. Kyle Flanders went cross court to Katie and Dawkins.
Yeah, I don't think that's the play most of the time. It'll be DJ Campbell to inbound now. Only 2 players from each team have scored. It's Caden Darley and Montfleury for NJCU, and De Los Santos and Flanders for Stockton.
Yeah, there's not much room in front of the bench where DJ Campbell's trying to inbound this, and Smith isn't giving him any room.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually that bench doesn't, they don't budge too much. Azoro with the mismatch.
Boy, he had a mismatch on Jason Battle, 6'5", he gets 5'7".
Yeah.
And he took full advantage of it.
Almost a whole foot mismatch. I'm not sure they're, I really don't know what they could have been thinking of. But either way, Azoro gets 2. NJCU coming back the other way. Montfleury loses control of it. Here comes Lawrence. Flanders will settle it.
Pull it back out to Dawkins. Dawkins goes in.
And now here's Campbell.
Good patience there.
Martin Angelov set to check in as Campbell hoists from deep.
Good offensive rebound. Jonathan Azoro when he walked.
Yeah. And he's holding the back, possibly the tailbone right there. As he came down hard.
Yeah, floor doesn't give.
So Evans Montfleury will take a seat. Coming in for him is Brendan Moore, the freshman forward out of Teaneck, New Jersey.
DJ Campbell and Jonathan Azoro get a little break here. Tavon Gaither and Martin Angelov in. Azoro took a shot when he landed on the floor.
Yep. So we'll see Gaither, the freshman, and the transfer Angelov for the first time here today for the Ospreys.
8-6, 14-23 left.
Angelov defending Battle. Battle with the ball. Sean Smith now.
Euro step off the glass.
Wow. Nice play right there. Nice little soft touch. You usually don't get the soft touch from straight away. He was able to get it there.
Oh, rare turnover. Katie and Dawkins dribbled off his foot.
Going back the other way, Gilbert.
This has been Stockton's MO, though. They've started slow in the last 3 or 4 games, and then they just have the explosive offense, and they can just get it going.
Yeah. Fifth turnover for NJCU right there by Brendan Moore.
And last game was a second half 19-2 run. And put that game away.
Yeah, that was a very close game until that run.
Until that run. And Angelov was in the middle of it with the threes.
Correct. Here's Angelov right now. Keyshawn Smith defending. NJCU's been in man-to-man all game. Dawkins driving in the lane. Jump stop, finds Gaither, and Gaither, a strong finish.
Dawkins with another assist, that's 2.
Yep, only 3 away now.
Dawkins had a nice shot, gave it up for a better shot.
Correct. Now NJCU trying to find something as they're down 2, 10-8. Osprey's in the lead. Battle will pull up, that one off the mark. Gaither with a nice rebound. Now here's Flanders.
Thought about it. And that lane closed up and he walked with it, yep. He thought about driving right to the basket, and then the lane, that hole he saw closed right up. And then when he pulled it back out, shuffled the feet a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunate.
4th turnover for the Ospreys.
So it'll be Avante Gilbert to take a seat. Pharaoh Allah, junior forward out of Rahway, New Jersey, to check in for the first time. It'll be Katie and Dawkins defending him. We see Angelov defend Battle. Moore trying to find Allah. As Lawrence coming back the other way and was knocked out of bounds by Pharaoh Allah.
DJ Campbell in for Flanders.
And it'll be Will Brown III checking in. Keyshawn Smith will take a seat. Junior guard out of Jersey City, New Jersey. Will Brown, so he plays right at home. Here's Angelov. Dawkins back to Angelov. Battle defending him. He'll pull up from baseline, and that one off the mark, off the top of the backboard. Nice defense there by Battle.
A little bit of a forced shot there by Angelov.
Yeah, but good defense for sure.
Cut off by Lawrence.
Savoy nowhere to go. Gives it up to Battle once again. 15 on the shot clock.
Tried to drive on Lawrence and just right now cut him right off.
Brown the third, and they're going to get a
offensive foul.
All right. Bit of a ward, a forearm, that type of thing. And that'll go against Will Brown the third. That'll be his first foul.
Team second with 12-17 left. 10-8, Stockton holds a 2-point lead. Slow start for both of these teams.
Yep. NJCU will throw another sub in. It'll be Felix Romero.
Jason Battle takes a break.
Yep. Sophomore guard out of Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Now here's Dawkins. Brown the third defending him. Just about 12 minutes to go in the first half. Ospreys hold a 2-point lead. Here's DJ Campbell.
Spin move in the lane. Gets it to go.
Nice work. His first 2 points after starting 0 for 2. Now 1 for 3.
We both know he can light it up in a hurry. Looks like Charles Sapp, 6'9" junior coming off the bench for Stockton. He'll probably come in for Tavon Gaither, I'm assuming.
Yep, transfer from Hagerstown. Now here's Romero. Driving down the lane, throws one up, won't go. DJ Campbell with the rebound. He'll pull up from deep. That's good. DJ Campbell with his first 3-pointer of the game.
Here we go, 5 straight points for the Ospreys.
He's now 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. 15-8, 7-point game just like that. NJCU got to work their way back into this one. It'll be hoisted up from Savoy, off the mark. Campbell with the rebound once again.
Coming off his career-tying 12 rebounds last game.
Oh, he was going to pull that.
Yeah, he was. He could see it.
Yep. Now here's Dawkins. Finds Campbell for deep.
A little bit too strong on that one.
Off the back iron. Rebounded by Brendan Moore. Now here's Savoy coming the other way. Brown the third, trying to find.
Nice defense by DJ Campbell.
Yeah, it was Allah in the post. Campbell, nice job that time defensively. Angelov will pull up from 3, that one off the mark. And Savoy with the rebound, finds Romero.
Stockton's getting some good looks. Just haven't been able to put a couple together.
Will Brown the third for 3 from the corner, and that's good.
Gonna stop that 5-0 run.
NJCU now 1 for 3 from beyond the arc as a team.
Cuts the lead to 15-11, coming up on the 10-minute mark. About halfway through the first half.
Couple substitutes from either side getting set to check back in. Now here's Lawrence.
Thought about a 3.
Campbell finds Angelov. Campbell's got Romero in the post.
There's a matchup.
5 seconds on the shot clock, though. He'll work quickly, throws one up, off the mark. And rebound by Faro Aula.
Gaither had a piece of it, just couldn't corral it.
Savoy looking for the post for Moore, and it's a nice job by DJ Campbell. Second steal for him.
Campbell's just been everywhere here, offensively and defensively.
Gaither misses it, gets his own rebound, throws it back up, and good.
That's a good, strong power move from the freshman.
Under 10 minutes to go in the first half, and it is a 6-point game, 17-11. The Ospreys done a real nice job shooting the ball in these last few minutes. They're 6 of 15 from the field for the half.
Spurred on by the defense of DJ Campbell.
Neither team has been to the free throw line yet today either. So it'll be almost a whole change for NJCU. They'll send in 4 guys. Only player they'll leave out there is Will Brown III. They'll have Avante Gilbert coming in. And there's also Keaton Darley. Montfleury. And I believe that's Bakai Rogers Robinson.
Milo De Los Santos back in the game, makes his presence felt in the basket. De Los Santos, Flanders, and Charles Sapp in. Kion Flanders gets called for a reach in.
Yep.
8:51 left first half. Stockton's biggest lead at 8, 19-11.
So that foul going against Flanders. Darley now to start with it.
Can't have a foul 70 feet away from the basket.
No. Luckily his first, but yeah, like you said, not the fouls you want to be committing. And just a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, it is.
Gilbert was out of bounds, got back in bounds, but I guess...
He thought Darley was going to shoot it.
Yeah. A little jumbled set there.
Yep.
Either way, here's Dawkins with Brown III defending him. Pick and pop from De Los Santos, gets it back to Dawkins now. Finds Campbell.
10 on the shot clock.
You read my mind. Tipped pass.
People tried to read my mind, but it's a short story.
Rogers
Nice
Robinson.
job. Great defense by Milo De Los Santos as he reached in, got all ball.
Yep. And it was Rogers Robinson trying to finish off the fast break, but like you said, De Los Santos getting in there. And the inbounds.
And Milo's just not a three-point shooter. He can play a little dig.
Rogers Robinson now up top with it. Finds Brown III. Into the post, but Sapp's going to get called for a reach.
Yeah. Went over the top. Here, Coach Mark Brown from the Gothic Knights all the way up here.
Yeah.
He's not happy with some of these offensive sets that they're attempting to run.
Now they inbounded once again. Here's Darley. Finds Rogers Robinson. Now Brown III will take a shot right off the screen. Nice play call right there.
Nicely done.
Now here's Katie and Dawkins as Jonathan Azuro gets up off the bench ready to check in. A 3 off the mark from De Los Santos.
And Sapp picks up his second foul very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like he threw a leg in there a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
And he'll take a seat as I believe Azuro was going to take him out anyway. But he's obviously upset with himself. It will be Angelov taking out Dawkins.
Yeah, you can't play 2 minutes and get 2 fouls.
No.
Dawkins will get his first break in the afternoon.
Here's
19-13, Stockton by 6.
Keaton Darley. Finds Montfleury.
Jason Battle getting ready to check back in for the Gothic Knights.
Darley once again. Finds Gilbert, top of the key. That one off the mark. Azuro with the rebound.
And 3 Ospreys here for that rebound. Somebody had to get it.
Yeah. Here's Flanders. Angelov now. Back to Flanders. Driving in. He'll throw one up and he'll get awarded with the trip to the free throw line.
Good decision making between Martin Angelov and Kion Flanders.
Flanders.
Worked together nicely on that.
Really aggressive and assertive right there. Him and Angelov. I think he could have probably thrown it back to Angelov for another shot as well.
Yeah, either way, they had a couple good looks. A little two-man game there.
Yeah. 66% free throw shooter is Kion Flanders. And very reliable player that we've come to know, offensively, defensively, all around.
Jason Battle back in for Will Brown.
He'll take a seat. So they'll run Battle and Rogers Robinson, 2 guards. And then they got Gilbert, Montfleury, and Darley, 2 bigger guys. They got a nice little balance out there.
Flanders hits both. 8-point lead again, 21-13 with 7:10 left first half.
And here's Gilbert in the corner, trying to get it to Montfleury in the post. Up top to Darley. Rogers Robinson driving baseline. Got De Los Santos in the air, but couldn't finish it.
Ball's on the floor, loose.
Montfleury gets the rebound.
Good hustle by Montfleury.
And reset of the shot clock to 20, and he'll slow things down just a little bit. Darley, 8 on the shot clock.
Good switch off by Stockton. Jim Campbell and Flanders.
Battle will throw one up.
That's inside the 3. That's over the backboard.
And nice defense right there from the Ospreys.
Kion Flanders and DJ Campbell did a nice switch.
21-13 has been a real low scoring half.
Yeah, Battle had to throw that one over. 6'4" DJ Campbell.
Just to put in perspective how low of a score this half has been, both teams average over 65 points a game. They're not even up around 30 right now.
And foul away from the ball. It's number 10. It's Avante Gilbert as he tried to keep DJ Campbell from getting position on the block, and that's his second.
So he'll take a seat. Coming in for him, Keyshawn Smith started the game, and he'll draw the assignment to DJ Campbell, which I'm sure he'll have his hands full with. 6:22 to go. Hoisted up by Flanders off the mark.
Good out of bounds play. Kion had a good look at it.
Battle giving it up to Smith. Smith to the corner for Robinson. Rogers Robinson, that one off the mark. Mazzoro with the rebound. Ospreys coming back the other way.
1-on-3, Campbell against the world.
And that might have been blocked from behind by Keyshawn Smith, but either way, it's going to stay here.
DJ Campbell's looking at the official, going, thinks somebody got a piece of him.
He doesn't miss those layups.
No.
So Milo De Los Santos will sit. Checking in for him is
Martin Angelov
Martin
again.
Angelov,
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Katie and Dawkins. Dawkins back in. 3 assists away from the all-time record.
Now here's Flanders driving in. Kick it out to Dawkins. He'll put up a 3. Oh. And off the back of the backboard.
The bank is open on Saturday.
And just like that, 24-13.
Double-digit lead. Biggest of the afternoon for the Ospreys.
Jason Battle finds Darley. Darley going to try to get his team back on track as he'll throw up the mid-range jumper. That one won't go. Campbell with the rebound.
Another rebound for DJ Campbell. It's his 3rd.
Dawkins driving in, throws one up. Doesn't go. Darley coming back the other way.
Those gray shirts around him.
Yeah. Battle. Now Smith. Smith driving in. Now settle things up. 14 on the shot clock.
Coming up on the 5-minute mark.
Lost the handle, it'll go out of bounds. And that's the 12th turnover for NJCU compared to 6 for Stockton.
It's just been all on forced errors too. Not many defensive stops for Stockton, but NJCU's just been self-destructing a little bit.
Yep. They've had a tough time on the offensive end. Only 13 points in the half with about 5 minutes to go.
Which is strange when you have a point guard like Jason Battle out there. He's one of the best ones in the NJAC for the last 4 years. Dawkins for 3. Yep.
There it is.
That was a little better than the last one.
And a timeout called by NJCU.
As we said, Stockton could get explosive. Now it's a 14-point lead with 4:41 left.
Yep, 27-13. And it's Milo De Los Santos, Flanders, and Campbell all leading scoring for Stockton with 5 points.
And we talked about the balanced scoring. Gaither's got 4.
Excuse me, Dawkins leads with 6 now.
Yeah, so you got 6 for Dawkins, 5 for De Los Santos, 5 for Flanders, 5 for Campbell, 4 for Gaither.
Yep.
I mean, this is what the MO's been for Stockton lately. Last few games, it's just been balance, balance, and balance.
As for NJCU, they got 4 players that have scored. Will Brown leading the way with 5, Caton Darley with 4, and then it's Montfleury and Smith each with 2. So we know that there hasn't been much scoring for NJCU, but they also, they're really not shooting the ball too well.
This is one of those teams, too, where you don't want to let them get up and down the floor and get some easy baskets. So Stockton really has to keep their foot on the pedal here.
Rogers Robinson right now with the ball, he's 0 for 2. Savoy 0 for 1, Battle 0 for 3, and Gilbert 0 for 2. There's just a lot of missed baskets right there. Now here's Farrell Allah. Got Azoro in the air and makes a nice turnaround layup. Thought he might get the N1 call right there.
Yeah, a little spin move, but Azoro kept his hands up, didn't bring him down.
Yeah, nice move.
Dawkins just backing in.
Rogers Robinson. And gets that floater to go as he's looking for a foul.
Katie Dawkins just backs people in.
Yeah.
Strong in that paint.
Here's Rogers Robinson. Now Battle. Battle's been quiet, still nothing on the scoreboard. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Savoy. Rogers Robinson. He'll pull from 3. That one off the back iron. Dawkins with the rebound. Coming back the other way now.
Right down the lane.
Yeah, no sort of help in the middle.
Oh,
and
nice
he gets
pass.
another assist.
Beautiful assist, and Jonathan Azoro was waiting for it.
Third assist, and you know we're going to be counting down every assist till he breaks it. Katie Dawkins now 2 assists away from the all-time school record.
It's a 16-point lead, just like that.
It's going to be Brendan Moore and Tavon Gaither checking in for their respective teams. Farrell Allah and Jonathan Azoro taking a seat for their respective teams as well.
This was a 12-10 lead for Stockton. And all of a sudden now it's been a 19-5 run.
Yeah, it's been all Stockton. Darley misses that one, gets his own rebound and 1.
Yep.
So some dirty work there from Caton Darley. And he's awarded with a trip to the free throw line. It'll be NJCU's first trip as a team to the line. And their #1 scorer, Caton Darley, will be right there. As Rhino Lawrence will check back in for Martin Angelov.
Scott Bittner does a nice job rotating 6 or 7 guys, and we still haven't seen Jamar Johnson yet.
Yeah.
Coming off an ankle injury. But he does a nice job getting those 8 guys to alternate. So not anybody's on the floor for 40 minutes if they don't have to be.
Darley, 78% free throw shooter, gets those to go. Lawrence down the other way, finds Flanders for 3. That one off the mark.
Gaither offensive rebound.
And 1.
6'4" freshman, boy, with a strong offensive rebound and put back.
And he lets the NJCU bigs hear about it after that one. This one getting a little out of hand.
That's still the first half.
Yeah.
It's like when you make a bet, you don't get paid at halftime.
So now number 30, Leon Lawson, the sophomore forward out of Rahway, New Jersey, is going to check in for the first time.
So 6 points now for Tavon Gaither.
3:07 to go. Gaither gets the N1, making that a 3-point play for him. Nice work by the freshman. Now here's Jason Battle.
Again, can't speak enough to the balanced scoring of the Ospreys.
Now NJCU trying to put together a few good possessions before the end of the half.
And the 2 guys that haven't scored yet are Angelov and Lawrence.
Yeah.
You know they can get hot at any time.
Oh yeah. Rogers Robinson driving baseline. He'll throw one up off the mark. Campbell with another rebound. That's his 4th. He's got 3 assists to go along with it.
Nice pass.
Make it
Yes, it does.
Make it 4 assists for DJ Campbell.
Wow. It's a clinic right now.
Yeah. He's not lighting it up in the scoreboard as far as points go, but he's got 5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Rogers Robinson now finds Caton Darley. Picked by Moore. Darley drives in, throws one up, and foul. Blocking foul going against Rhino Lawrence.
Yeah, Rhino was trying to get out of the way of it.
Yep.
I don't know about that call.
Yeah, it was a bit out of control coming down the lane for Darley, was it not?
And Rhino Lawrence was just trying to harass him a little bit. He wasn't trying to take the offensive foul or anything. He was just trying to harass him into the bad shot, which he did.
He did, yeah.
But they called a block on him, so Stockton doubling up New Jersey City, 36-18 with 2:08 left.
Now coming off the bench is going to be Will Brown III, who might bring some points with him from that bench. He's got 5 on 2 of 2 shooting. So you hope that's the spark that they need if you're an NJCU Gothic Knight fan, as he'll replace Rogers Robinson. But 36-19 in this first half. Whew. Stockton, You blink, it's going to be a 20, 25-point game if they don't watch out.
9 points for Gaither, 8 points for Dawkins.
And Darley gets them to go.
Like you mentioned, DJ Campbell, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a couple steals.
Yeah.
Done everything but concessions.
He's got that 1-3 ball.
If you're just joining us, Cadian Dawkins is 2 assists away from breaking the all-time record for assists in a career at Stockton.
He's had a few flashy ones.
Under 2 minutes.
Here's Dawkins. Will Brown, the third, defending him. He drives in, throws it up, off the mark.
No call. Dawkins got bumped in there and didn't get the call.
Yeah, battle coming back the other way. Lawrence defending him. Now Darley. Inside to Moore. Strong move, and that's good.
Yeah, he got position on DJ Campbell, and DJ just let him go. 1:20 left in the half, 14-point lead for Stockton, 36-22.
Flanders now with it.
Smartly pulls it out.
Yeah, I guess they're going into a zone of sorts. Here's Lawrence, finds Campbell for 3. That's good.
And you can do that too.
DJ Campbell now with 8 points. Scott Bittner on his sideline trying to hype his guys up after that 3 ball with under a minute to go now. Darley for 3. That one rims around, just can't find the bottom of the basket. That's been the story of the half for NJCU.
Yeah, Gaither, Lawrence, and Flanders all around the ball and goes out of bounds off Stockton. Not one of the 3 of them could corral it.
Yeah.
So New Jersey City will get another shot at it. 20 on the shot clock, 47.3 seconds left in the first half.
Lawson out, Savoy back in. Brown with an and 1 once again.
And Lawrence is going to pick up a second.
That was a real nice strong move, just square to the basket, gets the layup to go. It'll be Angelov taking Lawrence.
So Lawrence and Sapp both with 2.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of minutes being played by either of those. 2 quick fouls being picked up by both. Obviously Sapp quicker than Lawrence, but.
Yep. 39-24, 15-point lead. 44 seconds even left first half.
Will Brown at the line, 66% on the year, gets the 3-point play. 42 on the clock.
Flanders wide open wing 3 if he wants it. Decides to drive.
Kick it out to Campbell, will take that 3 willingly, and that one off the mark. Foul gonna go against Kion Flanders.
That'll be his second.
Him and Darley were battling for the rebound there.
Stockton over the bonus limit. That's 9th team foul. So Darley will get 1 and 1 at the line.
He's a good free throw shooter. He's 3 for 3 so far today. 31.2.
This is something we're going to have to take a look at in the second half. Lawrence with 2, Flanders with 2, Sapp with 2. Obviously, Flanders and Lawrence are getting the majority of the minutes.
Avante Gilbert, the only player on NJCU with more than 1 foul, and he's got 2.
Yeah.
So they're really not in any sort of foul trouble. But yeah, Stockton, you got to like the fact that they're a very deep team because of moments like this where fouls do occur. Sometimes you get into trouble. Hopefully not too much, but.
Interesting. Scott Bittner's going to a 5-guard lineup here in the last 31.2 seconds.
Campbell being the biggest, right?
Yep. Flanders, Dawkins, Campbell, Angelov, Milo De Los Santos.
It'll be interesting to see who guards Brendan Moore.
Yeah, it's not exactly a small lineup, but you got everybody around 6'2" or so.
Yeah, well, you got to hope for the last shot here, which is why I guess they don't mind no big man.
Yeah.
15 on the clock now as Dawkins running this one out.
Give yourself another 3-point shooter in De Los Santos.
Yeah. They got De Los Santos, Angelov, Campbell. I mean, what else do you have to say as far as 3-point shooting goes? Dawkins with 2 on the clock. And a travel.
Yeah, he lost his footing when he tried to spin.
But hey, the job was done. They got burned off 20 seconds, and you got .9 if you're NJCU to throw up a prayer. We know from their Sports Center.
Their highlights, they're due.
Their highlight, yeah, they're able to.
Yeah, but no shot here from Jason Battle. Now they'll be the end of the half.
Yeah, so Stockton holding the 39-27 lead at the end of 1. It's Tavon Gaither, the freshman, leading the way in points with 9 for the Ospreys. And it's Caton Darley leading the way for the Gothic Knights with 11 points. As we hit halftime, it'll be a 15-minute break, and we will be back after that. Please stay with us.
Your attention, please. Stockton University cheerleaders would like to recognize 3 seniors on this year's team. Heather Lignelli is from Barnegat, New Jersey. She has been cheering for 14 years. She served as one team captain this season, and she is the sister of Delta Delta Delta. Heather will be graduating with a BA in psychology with a concentration in mental health and pursue her master's degree in social work. Emma Lima from Glenridge, New Jersey. She has cheered all throughout high school, all 4 years at Stockton. She served as one of the team captains this season. Emma will be graduating from Stockton with a degree in computer information systems in the fall 2023. And Vanessa Krug is from Berlin, New Jersey. She has been cheering for over 17 years, and she will be graduating with a BA in biology, a holistic health minor, and a certification in forensic science this May. Vanessa will attend Stevenson University this summer to pursue a master's in crime scene investigation. Vanessa Krug.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of this doubleheader here today. As we see NJCU and Stockton men's squads get set for the second half of action. We saw the NJCU women and Stockton women play earlier. NJCU taking that one. Stockton trying to split the doubleheader with a win here today. First half, Stockton got off to a 39-27 lead, and it was Tavon Gaither with 9 points leading the way for Stockton. As for NJCU, it was Kaiten Darley with 11 points. And I am joined now in the broadcast booth by my partner, Frank D'Antonio. Frank, how are you today, and what did you think about that first half?
Good, I'm doing good. First half, I mean, Stockton was really being able to finish their possessions off, doing a lot better at finishing than NJCU was that I saw, and obviously during that scoring drought, it was for NJCU that was a big reason they got out to such a lead. But then NJCU started to come back, started to finish their possessions more. But both teams playing really heavy defense, playing really heavy offense as well. Stockton doing really good from the three-point line as well.
Yep, I couldn't agree more. Stockton shooting 47% from the field in that first half compared to 39 for NJCU. Part of the reason why they're out to this big lead. Also, NJCU only 1 of 6 from beyond the arc in that first half. Stockton alone made 6 3-pointers. They were 6 of 15. So obviously that is a big help as well as they start this second half with the ball. Here's Katie and Dawkins being defended by Smith. Gets it into the post for DJ Campbell. Tough defense there. Campbell can't get that one to go. Montfleury with the rebound. NJCU coming the other way.
Yeah, starting off a lot faster than last time.
Yep, both teams able to run the floor quite well as Jonathan Azoro gets a block there, able to keep it in play, and the Ospreys are moving. Here's Dawkins, finds De Los Santos, sets up for 3. That one just off the mark. Yep. And rebounded there by Avante Gilbert. Now Jason Battle running the offense. Now here's Gilbert in the corner. Gothic Knights working the ball around well. Gets a pick from Montfleury. Battle finds Gilbert. He'll pull up from the elbow, and that one off the mark.
Yeah, NJCU has come out a lot faster this time and doing more ball movement than they did in the first half.
Now we see Dawkins. Flanders with a little handoff to Campbell. Hoist the 3, won't go. Ball batted around a little bit. Now NJCU with it. Keyshawn Smith and 1 at the rim. And Milo De Los Santos going to pick up his first foul.
Yeah, really laying out for the defense there. And yeah, like I said, NJCU has come out a lot faster, a lot more ball movement, kind of doing what Stockton did in the first half.
Yep, NJCU running the floor really nicely there. Keyshawn Smith earning himself a trip to the line, 49% free throw shooter on the year. That one off the back iron, won't be able to complete the 3-point play, and they're going to say it went off of, I believe that was Smith. It's going to go to Stockton. It'll be DJ Campbell to inbound, 10-point game.
Start off here, obviously playing better defense. Not as much now that the half has just started, but it'll get more.
Yep. Just kind of getting set back into the groove of things. Here's Azoro. Gives it up to De Los Santos, who'll pull from 3. That one just short. Rebounded by Gilbert. So De Los Santos pulling 2 from 3 early, both off the mark. Now here's Darley driving in, and that one good. Yeah. Looking for a foul, of course. As Dawkins quickly down to the other end. Ospreys right back on the attack. As Rhino Lawrence gets set to check in for the Ospreys. And they're going to work their offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Azoro driving in, won't get the first one to go. Gets his own rebound and able to finish it at the rim. Timeout called. Scott Bittner irate on that Stockton sideline right now. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Nice stuff from NJCU coming out hot to start the second half. They're 2 of 4 compared to 1 of 6 for Stockton.
Yeah, it's really flipped now because Stockton was doing the same thing in the first half. Now NJCU has come out swinging, good ball movement, good finishing. Stockton's got to be able to find something here to protect this 10-point lead they've built up.
Yep, and we know basketball is a game of runs. We'll see if NJCU could string a few here together, get this to single digits. 10-point game, 41-31 with 17:42 still to go in the half. And it'll be NJCU with the ball out of this timeout. Jason Battle bringing it up.
Takes a little bit to pick up the ball, and then everyone just getting set now.
Gilbert working in the paint, out to Battle. He'll pull up from mid-range. That one off the mark. Jason Battle, excuse me, 0 for 4 now. Just really hasn't been able to get anything going. NJCU, 10 on the shot clock. Here's Keyshawn Smith. Finds Darley. Now Battle, he'll pull from 3. That one's short as well. And Lawrence going to get fouled as he was trying to get the rebound. Not sure who that one's going to go against. I think they're going to get Gilbert for that. So Avante Gilbert is going to pick up his 3rd foul, which is not good. And they'll go to the bench now. It'll be Ryan Savoy to check in.
Always got to watch out for foul trouble. Yeah, NJCU has been really moving the ball more than they did. I'm sure they talked about it in the half. Just got to move the ball more, and now they're playing more press defense to start these possessions, to try to get as close as they can now.
Yeah. Here are the Ospreys. Dawkins now only 2 assists away from the all-time school record. Lawrence a little out of control down the lane, throws it away. Now coming back the other way, Keyshawn Smith, and he gets a foul. It's going to go against Dawkins.
Yeah.
It's going to be Dawkins first.
NJCU, the one thing I did notice in the first half was that they were getting a lot of fast breaks, but they weren't finishing the possessions that they got from the fast breaks. Now that's what they're doing. They're getting the fast breaks and also finishing the possessions that they get to begin with.
Yeah, you're right on the money right there. 2 fast break points in the whole first half for NJCU. This first one misses for Smith. He's now 0 for 2 at the line after missing the and-1 opportunity, as well as Rhino Lawrence and Jonathan Azuro will sit. Tavon Gaither checking in as well, along with Martin Angelov, excuse me. Offensive rebound by Montfleury, can't get it to go. Gaither with the defensive rebound. Angelov down the other way, finds Gaither, and Gaither in double digits now with 11.
Yeah. Trying to get back to their excellent finishing that they were doing earlier.
Yep. Gaither, 9 points in the first half. Montfleury finishes at the other end. Quick offense for the Ospreys. Gaither kicks it out to Dawkins for 3, and that's good. Cadian Dawkins. And they're going to get maybe a technical. I think it might be going against Montfleury, as DJ Campbell is going to go. And yeah, Montfleury, he's letting the fans get in his head now as he's chirping to the audience like they're. I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta keep yourself composed a little bit.
To keep your emotions, because can't get thrown out. Can't get technical. Once you get technical, that's in your head. Then you got to watch what you're doing. And if you get another one, you're gone. So I'm sure your teammates will not like that.
No, especially the way Montfleury's been playing. It's actually going to go. It might be a double technical actually, because Jason Battle's shooting free throws. I'm really not sure. He's going to miss the first, and he's really had a tough go around this game today. Still scoreless.
Yeah.
And DJ Campbell and Tavon Gaither both checked out. Rhino Lawrence coming in. And yeah, I guess there was a technical on the Ospreys.
Yeah. We thought it was on NJCU. I thought it was on NJCU.
Yeah, I didn't exactly see what happened. I just saw there was a lot of back and forth. But either way, NJCU with the ball now, down 46-34 with just about 16 minutes to go in this one. Here's Farrell Allah, gets it to Savoy. Now Caton Darley, swinging it to Smith. Savoy in the post on the baseline against Flanders. He'll find Smith driving in right back to Savoy, and a nice contact finish by Ryan Savoy right at the rim against Azoro.
Yeah, they're keeping it going with the good ball movement. Stockton now has to switch to the fast break.
And now Dawkins drove in, kicked it out to Azoro, and Azoro got tied up. Not sure with who, but it's going to go to NJCU on the jump ball.
Yeah.
10-point game. Don't write off NJCU just yet. We saw what they were able to do versus the #1 team in the NJAC, that was Rowan, on Wednesday. And they made Sports Center.
Yeah.
Buzzer-beating finish, and it's a 3-second violation going against NJCU.
Yeah. Stockton really has to prevent the bad finishes that they've been having to start the second half. Keep themselves ahead. You can't beat yourself.
Yep. Smart offense. Exactly right. Here's Dawkins approaching 15 minutes to go. Been a long 5 minutes of this second half already.
Yeah.
Lawrence finds Azoro. Azoro trying to drive inside, loses the handle. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Kion Flanders. Gets the pick from Azoro. He'll step back for 3. Just short. Rebound going to Katie and Dawkins. Dawkins now driving in the paint. He'll take the jumper, won't go. Azoro with the offensive rebound and one. Pharaoh Allah on the defense.
Yeah.
He'll get charged with the foul, and he's slow to get up. As it looks like they're probably going to send in Brendan Moore for him.
Yeah.
Moore checking back in.
It was probably the best offensive possession that Stockton has had because they were able to move the ball a lot, even though there were some hiccups and stuff and all that, but they were able to get points out of it, and now chance at the free throw line.
Yep. Jonathan Azoro heading to the free throw line, 71% free throw shooter on the year. He's been really helpful. Gets that one to go. Just to tell you how helpful, he leads the team in rebounds and blocks per game. As a guy sometimes comes off the bench. It's really good.
Yeah.
Brendan Moore coming off the bench and getting another 2 points added to his name. He's got 4 now on the game.
Yeah, NJCU, along with playing more consistently, starting to play more physical now and try to get as many possessions as they can.
Yep. 11-point lead is Rhino Lawrence is going to go to the line, and they're going to get Caton Darley with the push. It's going to be his second foul. He's got 13 points to go along with it, leading his team in that category. And it's over his average as well.
You'll see DJ Campbell getting ready to check in here.
Campbell has had a pretty good game as well. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Very productive as Lawrence gets the first to go. Lawrence a 65% free throw shooter. As Campbell comes in, Dawkins will take a seat. 14:25 to go, 12-point lead. Rhino Lawrence looking to make it 13 right here. He cannot. Stays at 12. Keyshawn Smith brings it up.
Both teams starting to run the floor more now, not really staying up to try to get the inbound pass. Trying to score as much as possible and not keep it defensive.
Yeah, both teams pressuring nicely. It's Caton Darley. Gets it to Battle. Now swings it to Smith. Smith open, long 2. That's good. And Keyshawn Smith now with 6 points on 3 of 3 shooting. Very productive day for him.
Yeah.
Angelov will pull. That's good. Martin Angelov.
Yeah.
First points of the game. He's got 3 on 1 of 3 shooting.
Yeah. Both teams are now, as they get the jump ball, both teams are now starting to become more offensive and start not that they're not thinking about defense, but less pressing on the inbound pass.
Yep. Now it's going to be a tie-up jump ball. It's going to go to the Ospreys. Rhino Lawrence will inbound. 12-point game. This is about the deficit NJCU's had to deal with the whole afternoon. It's been around 10 points.
Yeah.
And they really haven't been able to break into that lead too much. Here's DJ Campbell with the smaller Jason Battle on him. This is quite the mismatch as he's drawn 3, throws it up and hits the backboard. Probably a play you want to pass out of, but
Yeah.
Either way, Savoy down the other end, able to get that one to go. And, ooh, they're going to get a inbounds violation on Rhino Lawrence. It's going to stay here. You don't see that too often. Usually they call the foot on the line, that type of thing.
Yeah. It's not too often you see that.
Yeah.
But
Dawkins checking in. Flanders will take a seat. Flanders, 5 points on 1 of 6 shooting. It's been a bit of a struggle for him.
yeah.
And that, I think they're going to get Campbell.
Shooting foul.
And yeah, it'll be Jonathan Azoro picking up that foul, his second. It'll be Keyshawn Smith heading to the line. He is 0 for 3 from the free throw line so far here today. See if he can right the ship as he's able to hit the first.
Yep. Starting to right the ship.
He's got 7 points now. As DJ Campbell will sit, Flanders quick seat on the bench.
Yep.
He's already back out there. We get ready for the second free throw.
Yep. Back to a 10-point lead for Stockton.
It's been a pretty even second half. NJCU outscoring Stockton 16 to 14.
We go 1 for 2 on the free throw line.
Yeah. Flanders coming back the other way now. Off the mark, Brendan Moore with the rebound.
Yeah.
And now it's Jason Battle coming the other way as Will Brown III gets set to check in for NJCU. Moore with a strong move and trying to get that one to go for the N1 opportunity, but he'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah.
And it will be his first trip to the line. Brendan Moore, 75% free throw shooter on the year. So he's been quite efficient from that charity stripe.
Yep.
He misses the first. And Will Brown will check in place of Keyshawn Smith.
Two.
Moore goes 1 of 2. All right. DJ Campbell checks in. Azoro will sit. So it's a small lineup for Stockton now. Rhino Lawrence might be the tallest player out there.
Yeah.
They got Brendan Moore, big body center.
Yeah. It's become a very offensive game rather than defensive that we saw in the first half.
Correct. Now here's Cadian Dawkins driving in, finds Angelov. Lawrence in the corner, still looking, well, he's got a point, looking for his first field goal as he throws that one away. Brendan Moore with the steal. Will get awarded with the steal.
Yeah. And just you really taking advantage of these fast breaks that they can get and then moving the ball enough to get a good finish out of it.
And look to see if they're going to try to hit the post for Moore. He's definitely got a mismatch against the smaller Kion Flanders.
Yeah.
Here's Battle. Savoy, back to Battle for 3. That's good. Jason Battle getting his first field goal to go.
Yeah. Looks like he's starting to feel it now. He's playing defense everywhere.
Trying to draw a charge there. Flanders from the corner for 3. That one just a little long. Battle with the rebound. Coming the other way now is NJCU. 53 to 47. This game's gotten a little closer, and that one's going the other way.
Yeah.
It's going to be a clear out, I think they're going to say. It's going to be Milo De Los Santos to check in for Rhino Lawrence. De Los Santos celebrating his senior day today. So he got the start.
Yeah, this 6-point deficit's probably the smallest it's had since the NJCU has had since the beginning of the game. They're starting to chip away at it.
Yeah, they're definitely the lead, only a 6-point lead for Stockton now. So Brendan Moore will take a seat. In for him is Rogers Robinson, who we saw a little of, in the first half. He was 0 for 4 from the field, but he had 1 assist and 1 steal, contributing in other ways. So here's Angelov, finds Dawkins, 15 on the shot clock, Battle defending, so he'll back him down. And Battle's gonna get that one, yep. It's gonna be a charge going against Dawkins. And you saw that coming the way Dawkins was backing him down when they throw that shoulder in. You know you've probably watched enough basketball to know that if it's not a legitimate foul, they're going to flop.
Yeah. Yep.
So just about 11 minutes to go in this one. 6-point game. Rogers Robinson with it. Jason Battle now. Rogers Robinson turning the corner, elbow jumper. That one, nothing but air there, and he'll pick up a foul as well. It's going to be his first. As Stockton faithful letting him know about it a little bit.
Yep.
As he should, as they should.
Yep. About 10 minutes left in the go. You start hearing the crowd a little bit more.
Yeah, the intensity is definitely going to get a little higher, especially if this one's going to stay within 10 points.
Yeah. Both teams becoming offensive, trying to get good possessions together.
Stockton trying to sweep NJCU in the season series. Cadian Dawkins now finds Angelov. Angelov is ready to pull it. Backs out, takes the takes the baseline jumper, and that went off the mark.
Yeah, still, they are moving it better, but still not exactly finishing as much as they were in the first half.
Yeah, Stockton 5 of 17 in the second half compared to 8 of 14 for NJCU. Rogers Robinson with the floater off the mark. Campbell with the rebound. Finds Angelov ahead. De Los Santos, quick one. He'll throw up a three. Oh, just off the mark. And that would have gotten this crowd extremely hyped up.
Yes, it would.
And a timeout is going to be called by NJCU. Mark Brown calling that one. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break with 10:09 to go in this final half. It's a 6-point game, 53-47. Stockton holds the lead. Please stay with us. It'll be a great last 10 minutes. Coming back out of this timeout, Stockton holds a 53-47 lead with 10:09 to go in the final half. But a tale of two halves for the Ospreys, as they shot 47% in the first half compared to 39% for NJCU. It has been flip-flopped in this second half. NJCU shooting 53% from the field compared to just 28% for Stockton. As a result, Stockton getting outscored 20-14, which is one of the big reasons why this is only a 6-point game.
Yeah, one of the big things is the three ball, too. Stockton in the first half had a 40% three-point percentage, now only 25, a little less than half than that.
Felix Romero checking in for Battle out of that timeout. He's got the ball with it right. He's got the ball right now. Stockton in a zone now, as they have been man-to-man almost all game. Under 10 minutes to go in the game now. They're in zone. Darley forces one up, doesn't go. Savoy with a nice offensive rebound. Darley with another rebound, and that's good.
Yeah.
The third opportunity, who would have thought?
Stockton now trying to go on the defensive, trying to preserve the lead and get points when they can.
Campbell from deep, and that's, believe it or not, that's not too far outside of his range. That's right in his sweet spot, but he's had a bit of trouble from downtown today. He's 2 of 7. And now Romero trying to get a good offensive possession here for his Gothic Knights. Darley with it up top, leading scorer for the Gothic Knights. Throws up a floater, and that's good.
Yeah.
Caden Darley now with 17 points. He only averages 10, which is first on the team, but he's at 17 right now.
Yeah. Stockton needs to get something going here because that lead is dwindling. It's down to 2 points now.
Yep. Flanders driving in, and he'll get fouled. It's going to be a blocking foul called against Rogers Robinson. And it'll be Kion Flanders to go to the line for 2. He is 2 for 2 from the line so far today, as Jonathan Azura will sit. Tavon Gaither will come in for him for the Ospreys. As for the Gothic Knights, it'll be Evans Montfleury checking in. And he'll take out Bakai Rogers Robinson. So we saw Montfleury get into it a little bit with the crowd after that, before that technical, just before.
Yep.
He hasn't come back in since. I'm sure his emotions are in check.
Yeah, can't get into too much of foul trouble. Team needs you too much.
Correct. Yeah, and especially how good of a player he is. He's a real big body. He's going to be matching up against Tavon Gaither, the freshman, who's also a wide body in his own right.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. We got 2 made free throws from Kion Flanders right there, bringing the lead back up to 4 points now, 55 to 51, excuse me. Here's Romero. Inside, Montfleury lob pass to the other side of the court. Now Savoy driving in. He'll take him mid-range, and that's good. Gets it over DJ Campbell. And it is now a 2-point game. This lead has dwindled, and that's putting it lightly.
Yeah.
Here is Angelov, finds Flanders for 3. And that's off the mark. Montfleury touched it. Gaither's trying to save it. Unable to, as Savoy is able to get it. And that's going to be a charge? No. And maybe, yeah. All right, now they're going to say it will be.
Yeah, charge.
Because at first the referee was only throwing the fist up. Usually they, emphatically, exaggerate the whole offensive charge.
Yeah.
But Kion Flanders, that is a staple of his, drawing those charges.
Yeah. De Los Santos has come in for Angelov.
De Los Santos able to score at will at times. Seen him in the second half throw up 20 at times. Now here's Cadian Dawkins. Brown the third defending him.
Yep.
Now Campbell. Dawkins driving in. Trying to work against Battle. Battle drew a offensive foul last time that they were matched up, and now an unforced error from Cadian Dawkins.
Yeah.
Gonna be a turnover. Stockton's 12th turnover compared to 16 for NJCU.
Yeah. Those are those turnovers that come in the second half.
Yeah, they're the fatigue turnovers.
Yeah.
Jason Battle with it. De Los Santos defending. Montfleury. Darley getting it in the post for Savoy. Campbell defending. Darley, reverse layup, and that's good. 55 all. Caton Darley with 19 points now. DJ Campbell with it. And it's going to be a foul against Will Brown III, and DJ Campbell will go to the line, but that is a bad foul if you're Will Brown III. That's not one you need to commit right there, especially if you know that they're going to be shooting.
Yeah. This has really been a tale of two halves, because when we came back, it was about, what, a 10-point lead?
Now it was a 12-point lead.
Yeah, 12-point lead. Now we're sitting all locked up at 55.
DJ Campbell at the line. Milo De Los Santos going to take a seat, and as he hits the first of the 1-and-1. Coming in for him, Jamar Johnson, one of the best defenders on this team. He's had a bit of an injury he's been dealing with this past few games, but played last game. He had a very productive game at TCNJ, or here against TCNJ. And now we'll see him for the first time here this afternoon with 7 minutes to go. So he'll draw the assignment of Battle.
They're starting to play more press defense. Stockton on the defensive, while NJCU has been on the offensive. Trying to prevent a comeback here.
Yep. Brown the third gets it into Savoy in the post. Savoy gets it poked by Campbell. Brown the third able to retain possession. Now Battle throws up the three from the wing. That one not going to catch anything. And a shot clock violation. Good work by this Stockton defense coming up in a big time. Under 10 minutes to go. That's when you really got to lock down in defense, and you saw it right there.
Yeah, especially with how close this game has gotten over these past 14 minutes or so.
57-55, Stockton holds a slim 2-point lead after leading by 12 points to start the second half. Campbell down the lane, and No shot, but will be a foul going against Will Brown, and Campbell will go to the line once again for free throws. As he hit his 2 free throws just before. 83% free throw shooter. He's one of the top free throw shooters in the conference. He's 4th in the conference at 83%. Misses the first, and because NJCU's at 10 fouls now, it's no longer a 1-and-1. It's now a 2 shots every foul from here on out. It's still 6 minutes to go. That's a long time.
It is a long time.
Avante Gilbert checking back in for Will Brown, the 3rd, as Campbell goes 1 of 2 right there. He's got 11 in the game now.
Stockton's starting to play more press defense now, trying to keep the ball as much as possible. See the opposite for NJCU.
Here is Montfleury in the post against the freshman Gaither, and they're going to get Gaither with a foul on the floor. There will be will be shots for Montfleury because the Ospreys are also in the bonus. But it's going to be Milo De Los Santos checking in for Jamar Johnson just before that.
No.
It's going to be Evans Montfleury. Take the free throw. He's 43% on the year. Gets the first of 2 to go. Under 6 minutes to go, 58 to 56. Misses the second one, and it's going to be Flanders picking up a foul against Avante Gilbert, so Gilbert will stay right where he is at that free throw line, and he'll now take some shots. He's 73% free throw shooter, and someone you definitely don't want on the line late in the game if you're a Stockton Osprey fan.
It looks like he got hit in the nose. They're looking to see if there's any blood on the court.
No, I'm thinking it might be the eye. I think it might
his
be a
eye.
contact that might have popped out.
Oh.
So obviously if you can't see, that's going to be quite troublesome for the Gothic Knights, but I guess he's all right.
Yeah.
He'll shoot the 1-on-1.
He did get hit in the face. I thought it was the nose and where he was grabbing, but yeah, it could be the eye.
Interesting stance for Gilbert. Gets the first of the 1-on-1. It's now tied, or excuse me, it's now a 1-point game. 58-57.
This one could tie. It's also live after this one.
First points by Gilbert here this afternoon. Trying to get the second one here, and he's able to. Gilbert 0 for 3, other than 2 made free throws right there. And it's enough to make it a tie game. 58 all. There's Campbell. Back to Dawkins. Battle defending him. Dawkins finds Flanders. Back to Dawkins. Strong move, and it's a jump ball.
Jump ball.
I don't know.
That-
I mean, it looked like it could have been a jump ball, but I don't know.
Yeah, didn't really look like they both had possession at the same time,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Either way. De Los Santos out, Jamar Johnson in. They look like they'll probably do a little offense-defense for the remainder of this game.
Yeah.
Now here's Jason Battle. In the corner, it's Savoy for 3. That one off the mark. Flanders with the rebound. Air ball there.
I'm trying to.
Campbell will draw a foul, and it's going against Avante Gilbert. That's his 4th. So more than likely, they're going to look to the bench right here if you're a Gothic Knight coach.
Yeah.
With Gilbert with 4, maybe not.
You can see him talking to the guys, getting them ready, probably.
Well, maybe not, though. I mean, 5 minutes to go. Maybe let him play it out.
Yeah.
Rhino Lawrence will get
Yes.
set to check in for the Ospreys.
Yeah.
And Ospreys are hoping to finish off this game with a win and win on their senior day.
And hopefully not have this lead that they've built go away. I mean, it's already gone away, but
Yeah.
not go down to them now.
They're being outscored in the second half, 31-19. As Campbell gets the free throw. Gaither will go to the bench. Lawrence will return to the floor. Campbell with 12 points now. Quiet 12 compared to his usual antics. But he's been earning them the tough way as he gets another 2 free throws to go. He's got 6 points on free throws made.
As we call it, within 5 minutes, both teams, obviously NJCU is on the offensive, but they'll start playing more defense like Stockton is.
Yeah, Stockton's last made field goal 7 minutes ago. That's quite a drought. Almost 8 minutes actually.
Yeah.
And now they've just been getting a lot of free throws.
Yep.
Battle for 3 in the corner. That won't go. Savoy with the rebound.
Yep.
Now it's Darley with the 3. That one off the back iron. And long rebound going to DJ Campbell. Looks like he'll run this out for a layup. And that'll be Darley. And you knew Darley wasn't going to allow any 3-point play attempts, which is why he made sure he earned that foul.
Yep.
Referees conversing right now, making sure they both agree on that statement.
Yep.
And, it's just going to be a routine foul, which makes sense.
Yeah. Pretty obvious wrap-up foul. Nothing flagrant about it.
DJ Campbell, 5 of 6 from the free throw line here today. 2-point game, Stockton in the lead. Misses one of them. This second free throw could be big.
Yep.
Will Brown the third checking back in. Jason Battle will take a seat. Campbell gets the second to go.
Yep.
Now here's Caton Darley. 3-point game, 61 to 58. 4:30 to go in this one. The crowd's getting into it now. They got the defensive chance. And Darley working the offense. Gilbert gets it inside to Montfleury, kicks it to the corner for Brown the third. Off the mark, Montfleury with the offensive rebound. Savoy, and they'll slow it down. The fresh shot clock.
Trying to reset themselves. Make sure they can come out of this possession with points.
Darley gets the pick from Montfleury. Montfleury and Lawrence banging down low. Strip from Jamar Johnson. Great play by Johnson as he's slow to get up now. Flanders driving the other way. Pump fake, throws it up, and a foul.
A foul. Jamar Johnson.
And that's Gilbert's 5th. He'll go to the bench with only 2 points in this game, and he's fouled out now. Brendan Moore will take his place.
Yeah.
What a play by Jamar Johnson. I mentioned his defensive abilities, and you saw it right there. No bigger moment.
Yeah. He was a little slow to get up, had a little bit of a limp on the way back as Angelov comes in for him.
Yeah, it'll be Lawrence and Johnson to take a seat. Angelov and Azuro will check in. And Flanders at the line for 2. Already 4 for 4 today from the line. Misses that one. You'll have to assume that they're going to keep going offense and defense.
Yeah.
Lawrence, Jamar Johnson, Angelov, maybe De Los Santos, rotating those guys in.
Yep.
And after that, 1 of 2 trip for Flanders. It'll be a full timeout for Stockton, as they are now leading by 4, 62 to 58, with 3:51 to go in this one. It's a great matchup, and it'll be an even greater finish. Please stay with us. This final 3:51. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to final 3:51 of this one. We might get a few more timeout intermissions, but 3:51 to go in this second half. Stockton up 62 to 58, and it has been DJ Campbell with 14 points. He's 3 of 13 from the field, but that's not where he's getting the points. He's 2 of 7 from beyond the arc, but 6 of 8 from the free throw line while adding in 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals.
Yeah, Stockton in a very defensive position here, because in the first half, doing a lot offensively, now doing almost about half of that, and has allowed NJCU to come back within 4.
Yeah, it's a tightly contested one as we get down to the wire. Keyshawn Smith checking back in. It's Keyshawn Smith, Caden Darley, Brendan Moore, Ryan Savoy, Will Brown III. That's NJCU's lineup. Martin Angelov, Cadian Dawkins, Jonathan Azuro, DJ Campbell, and Kion Flanders, the 5 for the Ospreys. Ospreys in man-man. Darley throws up a 3. That one's short. And I believe they're going to say it went off more, going to the Ospreys. Darley leading all scorers with 19. He's 7 of 14 from the field. 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. But 5 for 5 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds to go along with it. Very productive day for him.
Yep, Stockton starting to move the ball around more like they were in the first half.
Yeah, and especially this late in the game, you want to drain out that shot clock down to about this time, about 10 seconds or so, then you start going.
Yep.
Campbell, step back 3. Just short. Rebound to Savoy. I'm sure you'll see a little bit of a few quicker, possible quicker possessions for NJCU.
Yeah.
They're going to try to get some momentum on their side. Here's Keyshawn Smith. Back to Darley. Into Moore, working against Azuro. Turnaround, won't go. Azuro, nice tough rebound. First on the team in rebounds at 6.5 per game. Big one right there. Azuro just about 2 minutes to go in this one. Dawkins thought about it, but once again, you want to waste that clock. Yep. Flanders just too good of an opportunity to pass up, and he gets the floater in the paint.
Up by 2 possessions now. That's where you want to be.
Yeah, 6-point game. Will Brown III gets it into Savoy. Trying to find Brendan Moore, but they're going to get Azuro with a foul. And Azuro, that's his 3rd, which it doesn't matter too much as far as the number of fouls you got, but the fact that they're going to the line to shoot, that's a big deal. Yeah. And now Mark Brown, head coach at NJCU, is going to call a timeout with his guy at the line. It's going to be a full timeout with 1:55 to go in this one. 6-point game, 64-58. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Full timeout called by New Jersey City. Full timeout.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back out of this timeout. 1:55 to go in the game. Stockton up 64-58. And I just want to give you a quick heads up on what's to come for both teams. Stockton will be wrapping up their regular season on Wednesday to face the number 4 team in the NJAC. That's Kane at 8 o'clock in Union, New Jersey. Kane is 10-6 in the conference. They beat Kane 82-77 earlier this year, and they're looking to go for the sweep. As for NJCU, they will be hosting their senior night on Wednesday in Jersey City, New Jersey, to face the number 10 team in the NJAC. That's Rutgers Camden at 8 o'clock. Rutgers Camden 2-14 in the conference, and they have also beaten Rutgers Camden 62-53 earlier in the season. They are also looking for the sweep. They're also looking to stay in playoff contention because they're sitting at the 6th seed right now, and only 6 teams get in. First one off the mark from Moore. And if Stockton wins this one here and clinches the 2nd seed, they will have a bye into the 2nd round of the NJAC playoffs, which would be February 21st right here at Jerry Matthews Court. as Brendan Moore goes 1 for 2 there. He gets subbed out by Battle. And here comes the pressure from NJCU with a minute 55, 5-point game. And they run a little trickery play with Azoro and Flanders. I remember doing that in high school.
Yeah.
And beautiful pass inside. Yep, it's going to be a hard foul committed by Keyshawn Smith. He wasn't letting any free basket go for Jonathan Azoro, and Azoro, he'll earn that trip to the line.
Came flying out of nowhere.
And Azoro's only trip to the line this game so far has been the and one opportunity, which he cashed in. He's 1 for 1, looking to go 3 for 3. As Jamar Johnson gets set to check in, looks like he'll probably take out Martin Angelov.
Yep.
That's the first to go. Angelov sits, Jamar Johnson in, and it is now a 6-point lead for the Stockton Ospreys.
Yep.
They want to go 10-1 at home. Only loss coming to Rowan early in the season at home.
Yep.
And 2 of 2 there from Azoro. Here's Brown the third, driving in, loses the handle. Dawkins with the steal. Coming back the other way, Dawkins loses his footing. Battle with the ball. And yeah, he's going to get bumped by Flanders. Yep. He's just lucky it wasn't a shooting foul, because that could have been a 3-point opportunity. But it's going to be 2 shots for Jason Battle.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 4th foul on Flanders.
There's still a lot of time left. 1:30, only down by 7. 2 possessions, 3 possessions.
Yep.
It's not over yet. Far from over.
It has been a long second half. This one's dragged, and these last 5 minutes are no exception.
Yeah.
Battle short on another free throw as Kyron Flanders wants a little love from the crowd now, trying to get him hyped up a little bit.
Yep. Jason Battle has heard it all day from the Stockton.
Yeah, and he's giving it back a little bit.
Yeah, yep.
You can't hate him for that. You always like a little back and forth, a little competitive spirit. Battle makes the second. He goes 1 for 2 at the line that time. He's got 5 points in the game. Timeout called by head coach Scott Bittner of the Ospreys with 1:33 to go. And full timeout will be called, so 6-point game. Once again, we will take a break. We will come back after this timeout. So once again, please stay with us. It's going to be a nail biter. Back here at Jerry Matthews Court after a brief timeout by Stockton. 66-60 with 1:33 to go. And Frank, as you mentioned, just in that break, probably not the time to foul just yet.
Yeah, no.
But you're getting close.
Yeah, getting close. If it doesn't happen soon, then it might be. But NJCU is going to try to win. They're going to try to win this game. They did it against Rowan.
Yeah. The Ospreys, very good free throw shooting team. They're shooting 80% today on 16 of 20. They shoot about 65 normally.
Yep. Starting to play a full court press now.
They break that one with Campbell.
Still not fouling though. Not in that.
Yeah, you got to assume the Ospreys are just going to basically wind out every shot clock from here on out if they're able to.
Yeah.
And like I said, get it down to about 10 seconds, about where we are, and then start working your offense a little bit. Throw up a quality shot. Dawkins working against Brown the third. Throws it up and one. Gideon Dawkins now with 13 points, looking to make it 14 at the line. And wow, what a game for Cadian Dawkins. Still 2 points away, or still 2 assists away from the all-time school record in assists. He got 3 in the first half, none in the second. But hey, minute 4 is still time.
Yep, still time. Starting to get quality possessions now. They're taking their time trying to run out the shot clock.
Dawkins, 73% free throw shooter, makes 1 there. That's all he needed. Completes the 3-point play, and Jason Battle now trying to direct his troops. Darley will pull 3, and that's an offensive moving screen on Keyshawn Smith as Darley banged home the 3 too. That would have been huge.
That would have been.
Went back to a 6-point game with 55.2 to go, but instead Keyshawn Smith picks up his second, and that's a moving screen. So the pressure on once again.
But a 20.
A little different. There's it's a 9-point game now,
Yeah.
as there's going to be a timeout called. We'll see what. It's going to be 30-second.
25 seconds between the shot and game clock. If Stockton can run out this shot clock like they have been doing, it will be a lot harder. It's hard now, but
I doubt it. I mean, I've got a feeling NJCU, this might be the time to start fouling.
yeah,
I mean, you got to hope they miss their free throws. Stockton, like I stated, very good free throw shooting team. You never know, anything could happen. They could go on a cold streak in this last 55 seconds. Who knows?
yeah.
So,
Who knows?
hey, we're ready to go. I know that.
Yeah, ready to go. I mean,
Love to see how this game ends.
Yeah.
Number 2 seed against the number 6 seed in the conference. Major playoff implications.
3 threes changes the outlook of this game.
100%. And NJCU, they got on SportsCenter because it was 6 points in about 5 seconds or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which is, how they ended up knocking off the number 1 team in the NJAC. That was Rowan, giving them their first loss of the season in the conference. And yeah, the Ospreys are just going to run this out if they're not going to get fouled. Savoy takes a tumble, but I guess they'll get him for a foul on Flanders. Flanders going to the line.
Yeah. Starting to play a lot more defense now.
Yeah. 5 of 6 from the line today is Flanders. Been really good. He's got 10 points on 5 of 6 from the line. Been a bit of a struggle from the field. He's 2 of 10, but again, what he brings defensively and with the effort he gives, there's no reason why he shouldn't be a starter for this squad.
Yeah.
Gets the first to go there. Angelov will sit. Johnson checking in.
Yep. So whatever he was dealing with on that last possession he was in, obviously better now.
Yeah.
Or good enough to play defense.
Jason Battle still jawing a little bit with these fans here. I'm not going to repeat what was said, but it was definitely a profanity that was used by Battle there.
Yeah.
In the direction of Osprey crowd. He's still going.
Yeah, still going.
Like he's not down 10. But 40.2. Will Brown the third. And I think that's what the referee's talking to him about right now, just letting him know, hey, no need for anything like that.
Yep.
Obviously emotions, it's how it comes. Emotions are definitely part of the game. You got to play through them and play with them. You can't let them get out of control. So Brown gets that one to go, 70-61. And I guess a bit of a shot clock problem. It was not reset to 30. It was only reset to, I don't know, was that 21 when they inbounded?
Yeah.
So they're going to reset it to 30. I'm sure they'll get the clock back to 40.2.
Yeah. 41.1 is what they're resetting it back to.
41.1, interesting. That was even more than before the free throw.
Yeah.
So Stockton inbounds, Flanders, back to Campbell. In the middle for Dawkins, finds Angelov, and yep, will just about do it if they can finish it out with a few free throws.
Yep. They were playing the full court press these last couple possessions. This was the first time they actually acted on it and intentionally fouled, which you got to do now. You got to get the ball back as soon as possible, being down not only 9 now, but with 34 seconds left. Final buzzer hasn't gone off yet.
Correct. And I mean, it was an uphill battle for NJCU ever since that half. They were outscored 39-27. They're outscoring the Ospreys 34-31 in this one, but they're probably going to come up just short.
Yeah.
Still a 10-point game, now 11-point game with 34 seconds.
Yep.
And, you know, if you're NJCU, you got to make every shot. Darley throws that one up, that one off the mark.
Yep.
Rebounded by Dawkins, and that'll just about do it as Flanders got the run out. Finish it with an emphatic slam dunk. Kion Flanders going to finish this one off, 13 points for him. Battle misses another shot. Brown the third will pull up from the corner, no good. DJ Campbell with his 9th rebound, and you can hear this crowd in here, how much this win means. Ospreys improved to 21-3 on the season. They are 15-2 in the conference. They'll probably stay on number 2 for the rest of the way, giving them a bye. And as for NJCU, they'll fall to 11-13. They're 6-11 in the conference, still keeping them in playoff contention at the number 6th seed. We'll have to see how that all wraps up. So, thank you, Frank D'Antonio, stepping in here today. My name is Eric Bretz, and we will be back here on February 21st for the NJAC semifinals, provided that Stockton holds on to that number 2 seed, which I believe they will, as they wrap up their season, their regular season, with a game against Kane on Wednesday. So thank you all who tuned in here today. Hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday. Go Ospreys.